on February 2nd, so she probably did go in the apartment that day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I wasn't quite sure how February 2nd fit into this, but I obviously just misheard it. Thanks.
That's okay.
She was just asking about the floor plan. So.
Wait, go ahead.
That's not our floor plan. Her room is, she has a full bathroom.
In the back here?
Yeah. Her washer and dryer is where this closet actually is.
Okay.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. Yeah. Just the washer and dryer is in the right spot. And that's a full bathroom.
But in terms of your room, though, that represents pretty much that looks like your room, right?
It is my room, yeah.
And can you just put an X where you found that shell casing?
You can't see my X.
You know. Okay. And then, if you don't mind, can you just sign your name there and today's date, which is August 10th? Okay. Did you notice when you moved that stuff? Did you notice any other markings on the wall or in any of your furniture or anything?
Like that wasn't marked? Or
yes, ma'am.
There was a lot of things that wasn't marked.
Yes, ma'am. Anything in the vicinity of where this was sitting on the ground?
Let me think. Everything in that area was marked, yeah.
In what way?
Like my dresser had the bullet hole and the wall had a bullet hole right behind the door.
Okay.
She's saying everything over there was marked.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay. And was there still crime scene type tape or things in there, or were they just holes and?
Well, tell them what you mean by the marks. Everything being marked.
Like they were measuring, tape, like. Only one that had the tape left on it was my dresser.
Okay. And were any of those markings close to where you found this shell casing?
The dresser, but the dresser didn't have an outcoming hole. It only had an ingoing hole.
Okay. And I'm not asking this to you'd be in trouble for anything, but have you ever had any kind of weapon in your room that would?
Yeah, I'm terrified of guns. So.
Okay. Or do you know if anybody else has had a weapon that would have some type of bullet like this, or had you ever seen a bullet like this before in the apartment, or?
No.
How about Kenny's? Kenny had an assault rifle.
Kenny used to carry it over there, but he's never actually shot it over there.
Okay. What kind of rifle did Kenny have?
All I know is a big gun.
Okay. Not a pistol?
No.
Okay.
Well, he had one of those too, though.
Yes, ma'am. And this is Kenneth Walker?
Yes.
And so this other gun that he'd had it in the apartment?
Before, but I'm not sure if it was there that day.
Okay. And was it can you just describe it to the best of your recollection?
It was a pretty good gun. Maybe about this long. I do remember it had a strap.
So you're doing your hands about maybe 2.5 feet?
Yeah. And I only remember the strap, and I know it was black.
Okay. Did he ever say, what it was called, or did, use a name for it when he described it?
He probably has, but I don't listen very well.
You don't listen to Kenny?
No.
Okay.
He used to, everything he kind of says goes in one ear and out the other.
Okay. Is he aware of this casing?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you know, did he used to keep that gun at your all's apartment?
But, yes, he did. But it was more so if he stayed the night, it would be with him. But if he wasn't staying the night, it wasn't there. It was at his house.
Do you know where he would typically keep it if he stayed the night?
At our house, under her bed.
Under her bed? Okay. Did he Did he have it most nights that he stayed with you all?
No, most of the nights he had the pistol or the little gun, whatever it was.
Okay. And where did he carry that?
If he was outside, he had it on his hip. But if he was in the house, it was in his backpack in the racket room with them.
Okay. And is there a reason that he carried one or both of those?
He usually carried one or the other, but no. Just
okay, I didn't know. I mean,
yeah.
Everybody's legally right to carry. I just didn't know if he was fearful. I mean, we've heard some people say we've been over in that neighborhood. There's been gunshots in that.
There's been gunshots, but they were like all the way at the corner or on the next block. But it was never nothing that we would be having to be scared about.
Okay.
So no.
Okay. But he usually had one or
the other.
Or the other. Or was it one or the other, or did he sometimes have?
Sometimes he would have both, but it was hardly. You would usually only see one or the other.
Okay. Okay. Questions? Mary, anything else from your side?
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm, when you all went in and emptied out the apartment, did you see the rifle at all?
No.
And as far as you're aware, did anyone go into the apartment other than what you've described before you all went in? Obviously, the police went in, and then you went in once, and then a couple of weeks later, a bunch of your family and yourself went. Other than those times, were you aware of anyone entering that apartment before that time that you and your family cleaned things out?
The day that Breonna passed was the only other day, but that was the day my mom went in and got wallets and keys.
Okay. Okay. That's all I have.
Was there anything else when you guys cleared the apartment that you felt like was odd, that it was there or that was not collected? Or
No. I just felt like it was odd. A lot of the places that bullet holes were, there weren't any measuring tapes.
okay. It's okay. You admit we can step out. Yeah.
Okay. And it was kind of odd to me also that my room never got searched, besides one thing, and that was a gray tote that was at the top of my closet.
Okay. And why do you think it wasn't searched?
Honestly, I don't know why, because nobody knows whose room is whose.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand why my room didn't get searched either.
But you said so there was a gray tote from the top of your closet that someone had looked through? And
Mm-hmm.
how did you know that?
Because it's always at the top of the closet, but it wasn't at the top of the closet, and it was open.
Okay. Was anything removed from it? Do you know?
No. That I know of, no.
Okay. But you don't think anything else has been searched in your room?
And I can tell because I cleaned my room I very well cleaned my room before I went out of town. And so I can tell nothing was searched because I folded all my clothes and they were all still folded the way I folded them. The only thing actually that was touched was that drawer that had the bullet hole in it.
When you were out of town at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind me asking where you were?
I was in San Diego, California.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Any questions for us? Or,
No.
is there anything that we haven't asked you that you thought we would, or anything that
No.
you just think we didn't know? Anything else that you want to share?
No.
Mr. Aguirre, anything from your side?
No, I mean, floor's y'all's. If there's anything else that you want to ask her, feel free.
Mary?
I think I'm good, thanks.
Honestly, I think that's all for now.
Okay.
Matt, nothing else? Okay.
I mean, there may be other things that come up along the way, but
Yeah, okay.
I think that's all we have for today.
I'll go ahead and stop the recording. It is 6:09 p.m.
All right, folks. There you have it. I told y'all, and then I'll let y'all listen to her tell y'all. But at the end of the day, that recording right there and that testimony or her statement that she gave, if y'all go back, y'all gonna find out about some very, very slick lies, some very, very slick lies that was told. But more importantly, the inconsistency of Sam Aguirre as far as this whole bullet situation and the lack of importance. The dude goes on to say that him and Janiyah both, that they deleted the pictures. First of all, you don't delete no damn pictures of bullets of crime scenes where your client and your sister was murdered. Second of all, why would anybody, when y'all discovered this bullet shell, touch it? Let alone one person touch it, but y'all passed it around and you said everybody touched it? There's some weird stuff going on, folks. But my main thing is this. You never took to the internet and told the world about this AR-15 shell that you found. And never raised the red flag that, hey, they're saying it was a handgun shootout, but originally they said it was an AR-15. And on top of that, we found an AR-15 shell casing. And on top of that, there was some shell casings that came up missing. Was those all the AR-15 rounds? Yeah, they was.